This morning we are in storm alert because the St. Louis metro area is at an enhanced risk for severe weather. That means today's storms could produce strong winds, large hail, and tornadoes. Good morning to everybody. It is Thursday, April the 18th. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Sydney Starworth. I'm in for Michelle Lee this morning. I want to thank everybody for waking up with us, including those of you who are watching on 5+. This is a great day to have 5+, have our 5 on your side app downloaded and those notifications on because you want to stay weather aware. Let's get on over to our meteorologist Anthony Slaughter, who has the latest on these storms later today.
Yeah, good morning, guys. So we are dry for now, but we are preparing you for what's to come. And as mentioned, we're now at an enhanced risk, which is a higher risk compared to what we had just yesterday. That was a slight risk for tomorrow. Now here we are today looking at an enhanced risk. So the threat has increased. The storms are out in Kansas City this morning, north into Kirksville, but it's this stormy weather that'll be drifting our direction for the day ahead. So while we're dry now and cool, 50s out the door, we'll be in the upper 70s by lunchtime, and thunderstorms develop this afternoon. 82 degrees, the expected high. But yes, we are now in an enhanced risk. So that again is a step higher from yesterday's forecast of a slight risk. The main risk today, that's going to be damaging wind that could reach 70 miles per hour or greater. Of course, that could mean some power outages, so plan accordingly. All right, let's help you plan accordingly and get out the door. Paul's here to give you your 6 a.m. traffic report. Good morning, Paul. What's happening?
Good morning, Anthony. Yeah, enhanced risk for you makes us really watch the traffic extremely closely. And, well, we do have a stall right now, and again, we'll be looking at it throughout the day as well. But 70 westbound stall here at the Blanchette Earth City Expressway right there. Now, this is relevant to a lot of folks who work in St. Charles because a lot of people are employed up and down Main Street and on 5th Street there. That could cause you a delay. We'll definitely be watching that. And then as we zoom out a little bit, you can see not many major delays around it or the airport nearby where a lot of folks will be traveling in that direction. Also wanted to show you one of our MoDOT cameras. We're seeing first light and a little bit of volume. This is our last day of heavier volume, usually a little bit lighter on Friday, but we'll keep you in the know on that. Another take of traffic minutes away.
Right now, we want to update you on our breaking news this morning. We've just learned that 3 people were shot in the popular business district, the Delmar Loop. It happened about 4 hours ago.
And our Travis Cummings was the very first reporter on the scene, and he has some new developments this morning. Travis, what can you tell us?
Yes, Sydney and Rennie, I've been here in the popular Delmar Loop Entertainment District, this stretch of the area that has a lot of people in it usually. For the past couple of hours here gathering information. Just minutes ago, we learned of a 3rd victim. We know that a man was shot and killed and 2 women were shot and injured and taken to an area hospital. Now, 2 hours ago, we saw crime tape come down. Again, this all happened in front of the Pinup Bowl here, which closed at 3 o'clock. There were a few people in that establishment who told us that they had to duck and take cover. Now, I kind of want to set the scene for you to tell you exactly where this happened here. We're going to put up a map there for you to see. We are near the intersection of Skinker and Delmar and De Bolivar. This is a popular entertainment district, again, anchored by establishments like Pinup Bowl, the Moonrise Hotel, Magic Mini Golf, and the well-known music venue, The Pageant. Police say shots rang out just after 2 this morning. We saw officers place around 9 or so several evidence markers along this stretch of Delmar. Now, we did see several family members out here consoling one another. They were really distraught, upset, crying. And we did walk up to this business here at Pinup Bowl to ask if they had any information they could provide for us. They declined to comment. We're going to continue finding out how this happened, how this all started, and if there are any suspects. We have sent several messages to St. Louis Police, and we're going to update you on air as well as on our digital platforms, ksdk.com, and on the 5+ app. For now, we're live in the Delmar Loop. Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
She said to me that day, "Mom, please make sure he doesn't get out. Don't let him do this to anyone else."
That was Janae Edmondson's mother giving her victim impact statement at the trial of Daniel Riley. Today, a judge will sentence Riley for causing the crash that cost Janae both of her legs.
Our Diamond Palmer is live outside the Carnahan Courthouse with more on this case ahead of today's sentencing. Diamond.
Well, Sydney and Rennie, emotions have been running high since this case started. And Janae Edmondson was just downtown visiting for a volleyball tournament when this crash happened. Volleyball was something she loved to do. But 22-year-old Daniel Riley was was charged with charges related to this crash. Again, he was 22 years old when this crash happened. Janae, just 17 years old. She was coming back from that volleyball tournament, walking past the dome, heading to her family's car when this all happened. Now, at the time of the crash, Riley was out on bond for robbery, even though he had violated the conditions of his release dozens of times. Last month, during the verdict hearing, toxicology tests were revealed to the public that Riley had fentanyl, codeine, and THC in his system the night of the crash. He was found guilty on 4 of the 5 counts, and jurors recommended he serve nearly 20 years in prison. Janae's family says they are thankful about the support they've gotten so far.
It was the St. Louis community, it was the volleyball community, it was just people in the community we never knew from all over the country. When we went home from the hospital, we have a room, it's probably about 16 by 16. We just had boxes of stuff and gifts that she received. It was so impactful for her.
Now, the Edmondson family has been vocal about pedestrian safety here in downtown St. Louis, and Mayor Tashara Jones actually passed her Safer Streets bill just 1 year ago. But this month, that's when the Board of Aldermen passed a bill to bring back red light cameras to the city. And coming up in the next half hour, we'll hear from Janae and how her life has changed. This sentencing will be at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Reporting in St. Louis, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Diamond. The triple shooting in the Delmar Loop and Daniel Riley's sentencing downtown all come as St. Louis police discuss ways to increase patrols in the city. Internal memos obtained by 5 on Your Side reveal department commanders are considering switching officers from 8 hours to 11-hour shifts. In January, the department was understaffed by almost 400 officers, according to Chief Robert Tracy. The department tells us they are still exploring if shift changes would make a difference in patrol coverage.
Well, this morning, 65 Missouri counties are set to receive new funding to expand 911 coverage in their areas. 11 counties in our region will receive these grants, including Gasconade, Warren, Washington, Iron, and Madison counties. And the grants were announced the same day 4 states dealt with 911 call outages. Parts of Nevada, Nebraska, Texas, and all of South Dakota lost coverage for hours. In Texas, the outage was caused by the carrier, but the other outages are still under investigation.